Michael, very accomplished performance, I think, today for your team.
Yep, I think so. I think I'd call it a professional job. We wanted to start fast and aggressive. We wanted to take the game to them as always, and I think we did that really well. Our press was great. We got 1-0 up, and then I think they couldn't cope with us when we got get after them a little bit, and then the sending off changed the game, because when you're playing against 10 men, it might sound easy, but actually you have to do a real professional job. You have to make sure you're good with the ball and then wait for the right moments, and I thought second half we did that really well.
I mean, when you think, I think George technically had one save to make, I can't remember it really, but gives you an idea of the control you had all the way through.
Yeah, that's it, and it's not easy, because you can start indulging on the ball and having too many touches and slowing the game down when you're against 10 men, but I thought we kept moving the ball well, for the second half, and then I thought there was some superb performances in there. Like you say, we didn't really get threatened. The only way you score is a transition, a set piece when you've got 10 men, and we just didn't let them have any of those moments, and so I think the back line today was good at those things, and then I think there was some superb performances as the game went on from Ethan and Jovan, and yeah, some brilliant performances as well.
Bailey's goal, a classic fox in the box, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what he does, we know that. He's getting better and better outside the box, and I think everyone can see what he's doing. He's scoring his good goals, and he gets there, he gets on the end of things, which is really, really pleasing. But I thought what was pleasing for me for Bailey today is the way he pressed with Housey in the first 15 minutes, which shows his tactical understanding is improving, and then when he gets his goal, he keeps moving in the right direction.
The challenge from Sean Rowan, they were very upset about it. Be honest, if it had been the other way around, would you have wanted a pen?
I thought it was a pen. I actually thought it was. I haven't seen it back, but actually in the moment, I thought it was a penalty. So I think we got away with one there. But then a few times this season, I think we should have had things we haven't got. So I think over the course of the season, it probably does even itself out. But I actually thought that one was a pen.
We'll come to a couple of quick decisions actually, because I think there was a pen in the second half of the challenge on Lewis. I didn't understand why it was given the way it was.
Yeah, I think he gave it for a block in the wall. So he gave something earlier. But yeah, the keeper dropped it, didn't he? So yeah, there was little bits. Off? Yeah, I thought it was a sending off. I thought it was a sending off. All I didn't want him to do is try and even the game up, and I think they come out with a little bit of a strategy to try and get us rattled, get around us, get Housey a yellow, and try and even the game up. So it was just again about managing, not getting into those duels and those contests, and keeping the ball moving. So we're not into duels and contests as very much, and then just seeing the game out. And then when the second comes, I think the job's done.
Just talked to us in the week about talking with Lewis about a new contract. His header led to Bailey's goal, his pass led to Rico's goal, and obviously the defending as well.
Yeah, he's still. You have to remember, he's still coming back, if that makes sense. But today you can see his quality technically that he brings to the team, and what he's got for the team, and he defends things well in header. But he still keeps working his way, and he's not the Lewis where he wants to be, where we want him to be yet, but he's definitely moving in the right direction.
And what about Jovan? We had a chat with him today. We thought he was outstanding, particularly second half.
Yeah, I thought he was just electric, and part of the tactics is we could have been better at is keep feeding him the ball, keep getting him the ball, because I thought every time he got on the ball he was causing havoc to their left back and causing all sorts of problems and getting behind them, and I thought if we could get the ball to him more on the switch, then he would have done even more damage, and I think that's where you see the best of him when he's electric. He hasn't quite got his goal, but he got in behind, and yeah, I thought it was a really, really mature performance from him as well.
And do you think that wider position suits him a bit more? I think I mentioned in the pre-match that he'd said that he's still adjusting to getting to be back to goal, maybe running onto the ball suits him a bit more.
Yeah, I think tactically today, that's one credit to the lads, tactically the plan was different, even though the team's the same, and we're 4-2-3-1 today to try and get more aggressive, and Jovan's like a loose 9. And he plays in that little half space really well, and he can affect things. I just think he's technically very good, and he can play in different areas, but as he keeps moving in the right direction, he was a real handful today.
And it's often used the other way around, at the wrong end of the table, but it was a classic 6-pointer today. Reading could have got that gap on you, but you're back level with them in the playoff places as we speak.
Oh, it's early for 6-pointer calls, isn't it?
No, it's always 6-pointers.
Yeah, I think they've done well, and they're still a big club, and obviously they have their issues off the pitch, but we've just got to pick up points. And when I look at all the games we've played this season, we haven't picked up the points we wanted to recently, but we've been beat by Wrexham and some top teams up there. But then there's a couple of disappointing performances, probably I can think of, Rotherham and Crawley away. But other than that, we've been in every game. We could have won every game, and that's where we keep growing. We keep trying to put complete performances together and keep moving in the right direction.